go into the office when no one's in, especially when you got to catch up on a bunch of admin stuff that doesn't require anybody. It's just really like putting packets together, getting information, you know, in line and in check for the week. It went really well. I enjoyed it. And I still have the rest of my day and the rest of my weekend to enjoy. It is only, you know, 10 in the morning, and I already got 6 hours worth of work done in 4 hours, which was nice. So I'm going to enjoy my weekend. I'm going to pick up the little man. We're going to do some outdoor camping, or backyard camping, I should say. Going to get the tents going, sleeping bags, that fun stuff. Got the fire. And really just going to go out, cook up some hot dogs, have a good fire, enjoy some time with the little man, and do some colored fire, which will be neat, and you know, cook some hot dogs and stuff. If you want to know what the colored fire looks like or how to do colored fire, they're neat little color packets. And in my trip to the White Mountains that Missy scheduled for us and filmed, there's 4 episodes for that, by the way. You can see that on one of, I think it's part 3 of the trip, I think, is when we do the fire. If not, it's at part 2. Or just watch it all. It's actually some pretty good stuff. But yeah, so we're going to do outdoor camping, backyard camping with the little man this weekend, just to get him familiar with it, because ultimately we would like to go camping, and take him along, because I think he would enjoy a good weekend adventure in the woods, and a chance to unplug. It's kind of a nice mental reset to get away from stuff, especially nowadays. Everything's technology based. Nothing wrong with technology, it's just that as much as it's supposed to alleviate and better our lives, sometimes we become so codependent on it that yeah, it sucks. I mean, I remember as a kid, before cell phones were really prominent and dominant in this world, you know, you left the house, you had to use a payphone, people got a hold of you, left a voicemail on the cell phone, or you had a pager. For those of you who don't know what pagers are, look it up. You can probably find one in the Smithsonian right about now. Just being a joke, it's an old tool. But yeah, so, you know, it's good to unplug, get away from all that stuff. Granted, yeah, I still use technology. I film stuff. Yeah. Plot column, Kettle Black. I really do it so I can share, not because. Yeah, well, I do it because I can share, and really that's the main reason and motivation to do it, is to share and put it on YouTube and share what I do. That's the whole purpose of this channel. You know, I didn't really discuss what I was trying to accomplish on this channel with people, and that's because I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what my groove's going to be, and you know, a good friend of mine pointed me to a book called 10X, and if you haven't read it, I really suggest reading it. It helps you really put into scope the effort in order to become successful. It's really about effort. You know, you get what you put in. Read the book. That's what I'll tell you. 10X Rule. It's a good philosophy book, or not philosophy, self-help book. The philosophy behind it is excellent. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing different things on the channel, and why I'm actually openly talking about it, because the best way to get feedback from your target audience is to ask your target audience. So what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to hear me talk about? Anything's open. For those of you who haven't got a chance to meet me in person or know me, or haven't really watched the channel a whole lot, I'm big on transparency. If you want something in particular about my life, ask. You know, I'm more than happy to share what I'm willing to share. There are certain things I won't talk about. There are certain things I don't like talking about. And really, if you dabble into my military career, you know, look at ways not to talk to veterans, and generally what you'll find is my stuff, the things I don't want to talk about, directly in line with those things. So yeah, feel free to ask me anything, comment in the comment block, shoot us an email, let us know. I want feedback. Tell me what you think. If I suck, cool, let me know that I suck, and I'll try to make a better show, try try to put more content in there. I don't know what content people are really looking for. I research. I don't do face makeup, so as cool as that would be, you know, I put some lipstick on, and you know, I don't do that. I kind of really, although I worked in a beauty salon most of my childhood, because my mother ran one and owned one, worked in one and then later owned one, and still owns one to this day. Product of a well-earned beautician. I do understand how all those components go together. Am I some kind of makeup artist? No. Do I want to? Can I dye hair? Yep. Can I do cut hair? Yep. Can I do these things? Yep. Can I do that? Yep. And do I choose to? Not at all. But being able to do a skill or have a skill in the backbone is always a good thing. Never turn the opportunity to learn a skill down. A mentor of mine when I was in the service transitioning out made a comment to me about me turning down an opportunity to learn something, and I was only upset because it didn't pay. And looking back on it, I kind of wish I did take that opportunity to learn how to do that kind of management technique, understand that kind of software, and leverage it, and learn it. And I didn't take the internship as a learning opportunity. I was focusing on a financial opportunity, and sometimes you have to be able to give up getting direct monetization for your effort in order to learn something. And that's kind of this whole project with doing YouTube is a learning curve, like figuring out what people want to see, what's popular, what's not popular, what gets people's attention, and leveraging that on YouTube is what I'm attempting to try to do. I like cars, I like guns. I don't really feel the need to post my firearms collection or talk about the guns I shoot, or even film me shooting firearms and posting it publicly. I did that back in the Facebook days, and I realized that in some of the stuff that I did in the videos that I had released, and I've now taken down, but if you dig deep enough you'll probably find them, that some of the stuff that I was openly teaching on my YouTube, on Facebook, and videos I was making, really took, I guess, trade skill knowledge, experience, technique, years of developing, on how to be a good soldier. And what I was really doing, I think, and what I was afraid of, was I was jeopardizing friends of mine who work in law enforcement by explaining different manipulations of weapons and how to manipulate them to get to your advantage, how to disadvantage people in a firefight, those kind of things. And I realized that by doing that and putting that information out there, I potentially could hurt one of my friends who work in law enforcement. And it was one of my friends in law enforcement that approached me and said, you know, it's great that you know that stuff, and it's great that you're able to teach that stuff, but putting it out publicly was not a good thing. So I took it down, out of respect and out of truth. And that's why I don't do anything with my firearms. For those of you who know personally, I do shoot, I do have guns, I do like doing stuff with firearms. I just don't feel the need to publicly post it on the internet. I might do like a video of me shooting targets at some point, but like actual weapon manipulation and how to run your gun, gas and go, different techniques that I used to do on videos for people and share on my Facebook when I had a Facebook. Yeah, I just really choose not to do those, and I've made it home. And so rather than sit here and talk in front of a camera like something you would find on MTV Cribs, or, well, not MTV Cribs, but like Road Rules, or anything like the little thing like that where they sit in a room in front of a camera and talk. It's kind of like that right now, and I don't want to do that because it's about driving my car and talking. Granted, I'm in the Trailblazer, not the Corvette, but we will get in the Corvette later today. So more to follow on that. So hopefully, yeah, some feedback would be nice. Comment, subscribe, shoot us an email. Fuck, send a carry pigeon for all I care. Just get your message to me, and I'll do something about it. Thanks for watching.